Ever felt like you're on a treadmill? Working harder, longer hours, but your bank account isn't reflecting that effort? You're not alone, my friends. The world often tells us that money has to be hard, that struggle is a prerequisite for success. But what if I told you that's a myth? A massive misconception holding countless talented, ambitious people back. Think back for a moment. What did you hear about money growing up? Maybe it sounded like money doesn't come easily. We have to struggle. Life is hard. No one meant harm when they said those things. They were speaking from survival. But when those statements are repeated often enough, they stop being advice. They become identity. And identity quietly shapes reality. If your nervous system learned that money equals pressure, then every opportunity to earn more may feel heavy. Not because you're incapable, but because your body associates earning with stress. So pause there. Notice if that resonates. Sometimes the belief hides under statements like, if it comes easily, it won't last. Or, if I'm not exhausted, I didn't earn it. That belief can create an unconscious pattern. You work harder than necessary, and you undervalue your skills. You feel uncomfortable when things flow smoothly because ease feels unfamiliar to you, and unfamiliar can feel unsafe. But here's something important. Struggle is not proof of worth, and it never was. Let's look at this calmly. Does money reward suffering, or does it reward value? A highly skilled professional earns not because they are exhausted, but because they solve complex problems. A consultant earns because of clarity, and a creator earns because of impact. Money in modern systems follows value creation and not burnt out. If that's true, then perhaps the belief that money must be hard is simply outdated programming. And programming can be updated. When you think about earning more, notice what happens in your body. Does it tighten? Does your breathing change? Or does it feel urgent? Stress narrows perception and calm expands it. When you are regulated, you make clearer decisions and you notice better opportunities. You negotiate more confidently and you think strategically. Peace is not separate from prosperity. It supports it, not magically, but neurologically. Let these statements settle slowly. I release the belief that struggle equals worth. I allow money to reflect my growth and skill. Ease does not make me lazy. Ease can mean alignment. I am capable of earning calmly. Money can flow through clarity, not chaos. I respect my energy while increasing my value. Now, gently ask yourself, where am I equating exhaustion with productivity? Where am I underestimating my value? Where am I accepting less because it feels safer? Abundance is not reckless optimism. It is alignment. It is skill expansion. It is clarity about what you bring to the table. And that is mature wealth. You don't need to suddenly believe money is easy. Just begin noticing the sentence. Money is always hard. And instead of agreeing automatically, you pause and ask yourself, is that truth? Or is that inheritance? Beliefs create ceilings, and ceilings can be raised. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being smart, aligned, and open. It's about designing a life where financial freedom is not just a dream, but a lived experience. You are allowed to earn without suffering.